What's going on? Hey everybody. Welcome to another Visual Wednesday. I'm doing some art fight, doing some attacking, doing some revengeance. Still have to play that game. Now, let me get some toons going. Let me get some toons up and running. Let me get some toons. The one and only Chrono Trigger. Yeah, let me know if the volume is okay. This is something that both the VOD watchers and the stream attendees can actually hear together. It's actually going to be audible, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, this is my most recent attack. You can see, I'm going to showcase that a little bit later. This is the next one I'm doing. This person, Moss Poet, did art of Smokestack. So I am now taking the vengeance that is rightfully mine. So let me go ahead and, this is just kind of for organization. Got a couple things saved in here. I'm gonna go ahead and I think a nice square will be good for you boy Leonard P. Shroom. I should get the lore page up and see what's doing there. I hate Apple products. It's so bad. There we go. Don't allow. There we go. They don't charge on other things. They don't charge on other devices. Asshole. Smelly Apple products. These are apples. They're rotten. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get a reference. Actually, I like a more direct reference, so I'm gonna go ahead and just insert a photo. Little guy, little man, little buddy, little pal, little buddy, little man. It's Leonard P. Shroom. So, little Leonard P. Shroom. Let's get his lore going. Had everything set up, and I was like, no, I actually really should do this. Maybe I'll do it after the after I finish the drawing. That could be cute. But I like him. He's small. This is going to be a brighter color, so I'm going to use this right here for the outlines. Basically in order of seriousness, usually, or what is demanded for the lighting, I go for this dark blue for like the most cartoony, because it gives everything kind of like a sunny kind of appearance. Go for this one right here. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. This one right here, the next level down, for like slightly more serious, and then like if it's like real serious business, I probably do like the all the way black. But it's not actually black. See, it's got 20 blue in there. See, good stuff. But yeah, this is definitely one of the like a cuter thing. So I should do. I'm going to be doing the brightest possible color that I do for outlines. Okay. Eyeball's falling off. I love him. He reminds me a little bit of like an N64 character. You know, with like textures just kind of floating there. Big fan. I feel like it was kind of like a matter of course, a necessity to make the sort of like early town theme or like your own house theme just incredibly insipid. Because you see this in Breath of Fire 2, you see it in Chrono Trigger, and I just think it's kind of funny how consistent it is. What's up, Zyko? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to existence. I realized I forgot to let my blue sky know. Papow. Cha, there we go. But yeah, I'm drawing a little mushroom man for art fight. LMO! What's up, dude? Sounds like video game music in my preferred era of gaming. It is, as you might be able to see, way at the bottom of the display, it is the Chrono Trigger complete soundtrack. I got it on YouTube. Choo-choo. And so, yeah, I was like, I want some music, and I want something that will not be claimed or silenced in any capacity. So video game music seems to be the right way to do it. And last time I tried to use Spotify on my art streams, it just didn't work for chat for some reason, even though all the audio was displaying perfectly in my system. So it was really odd. Fighting art, or artly fighting. Felt the retro and it retroed. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, that is mostly what I'm into. I like retro. Yep. I like the SNES is one of my favorite eras, if not my tip-top favorite era of gaming. Got big old beady peeps. But yeah, there's something really special about a lot of the fonts used for SNES games. The sound font, it's really nice. Mega Man X is like a benchmark as far as I'm concerned. I didn't do Mega Man X music because like I've been, you know, doing Mega Mondays for so long. I thought about it though. I do love it enough that I was thinking about it. But yeah, LMR, I'm trying to make art look like it's painted and I'm losing my goddamn mind. What am I doing wrong? It took me so long, dude. I think honestly, finding a brush that feels good to you is the most important thing. What's up, Kenj? Yeah, I decided to spring for some video game music off of YouTube. So we're doing the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. That's pretty neat. I might have to switch it up right at the end because it is only 2.5 hours as opposed to a full 3 hours. But yeah, I'm drawing this little guy, Leonard P. Shroom, as I like his little face. He's just a little guy. But yeah, I feel you, LMR. It really took me a very long time. What program are you using again? I remember you told me, but I can't recall offhand. Sorry. CSP. Ah, yeah. Yeah. What's up, dude? Welcome to chat. Leonard P. Shroom. Hey there. Dare I say the word bestie? Dare. Don't do drugs. You get it? Anyway, sure. Let's go. And have a little belly. Everything is better with the little belly, man. A little date. I know. I was gonna say, is date everything time already? Yay! Yes. Do kids these days even know about Dare? I hope not. That shit didn't work. Yeah, exactly, LMR. Don't do drugs, man. I'm not allowed to do anything. Oh, you're not my real dad. Can't do anything. Oh. Black content is my drugs. My drugs. Donkey. Get out of my drugs. You fucking narc. Never had to say the word narc with a subpar Scottish accent before. So, huh. That's my favorite part of the song. Favorite part of the soundtrack, let's be honest. Hop. A MIDI of guys going, hop. It's great. Block. Alright, here we go. Moss Poet. Thank you for the art, by the way, Moss Poet. I know there's about a snowball's chance in hell that you'll ever see this in any capacity, but thank you. If you happen upon this at some point in the years to come, I appreciate the art of my little buddy boy Smokestack. So, Leonard, something to know about him. Leonard P. Shroom is a botany professor at the Shroom Home University. He's very nerdy and introverted and a little bit pathetic. He's the main character. He's the main character is a Metroidvania I mean to make called Shroom Quest. That's adorable. He must go on a long adventure to save his best friend from a strange black spore infection. I see him with a sword in here. Oh my god, he's got like mushroom armor. He's got a little sword on his back. Yeah, awesome. Leonard P. Shroom. Hey, what's up, Jack Draws Games? Rating 1v1. Yeah, what's up, Jack Drawas? Thanks, Moss. Thoss. Field notes. Welcome, welcome. This is the little guy I'm drawing. Isn't he precious? Leonard P. Shroom. He's a little man. Yeah, big fan. Can't decide if I want to do the approach with the robe, the little mushroom armor, or the little overalls. I feel like this is the most recent one. Yeah, cool. Ainamorte, I feel not bad today, but exhausted. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm happy that you feel less awful. Don't mess with me. My friend is a not safe for work artist and he will draw me doing your mom. Ainamorte, and I'm about to be solo watching 4 childrens for the next 3 hours. How will you survive? Hello, childrens. It's me, Black. I'm gonna try to swear less. Yeah, like the children outside, like in the old days. Give them a stick. They'll fend off any wolves. Survival by keeping Black streaming, blaring in the background. Ah! Got little feets. He's got little feets. On at least 3 different media devices if I can help. Man. Okay, but I really thought you were going to say, it's me, your dad. I am your dad now. Remember to eat ice
I'm interested
cream.
in this.
Yeah. I'm interested in this. Good old Alucard. Y'all could hear that, right? Oh, that's right. There was something up with the point redeems being globally limited. I love Die Monster so much. Why do they take it from us? I don't know, man. It breaks my heart. As the oldest child of 4 kids is a lot. Yeah. We can hear good. We can hear. Here. What's wrong with me today? Your grammar has fallen off. You've lost sight of what really matters. Really basic scholastic stuff. Middle child, Ainimorte. In the middle of 5. Damn. Is damn a swear? Well, beavers make them. Maybe I was talking about beavers. Missing piece of the puzzle. Like be like, damn. It's just like zooms out and just like looking at beavers. Oh shiz, I'm the youngest of 5. Jeez, what is wrong with your parents, all of you? Birth control exists. I had 1 brother. 4 years apart. Dang. That's a lot of kids, man. That I knew. That one I knew. Zyko, are you also... Your dad has 5 siblings. There are so many people in this world. Wow. My aunt had 8 kids. 8 kids. It's a lot of kids. Catholics and Mormons have a lot of kids. Go forth and be fruitful. We have 4 of us all together. Yeah. Well, I'm 1 of 4, but my dad's full sibling roster is 30. You gotta be... What do you mean? Are they all legitimate? Are they all in the same... Were they all in the same household at some point? Your dad... Were they different mothers? That's a same 2 parents. Is she okay? Is she just like, has she become like, but ones were adults while others were being born, right? So is she like a hollow, like, you know, like one of those like, one of those like wind flags that's hollow. It's just kind of like just a like a piece of fabric. Is she no more? 13 back-to-back would be crazy. You're not supposed to do that! That's bad for you! And your body! Had she not been taken out by smoking, my grandmother could have probably tossed me over the river if she wanted to. How is she gonna toss anything? How does she have any matter left in her body? Built different. I mean, really, though. She's no more now, but you could hardly tell she was croaking as she was croaking. Man. She's like, what is another child? I'm moving on. I need to build a house. Holy crap. That's crazy. She's just like stirring 4 pots. Ah, there goes another one. Ah, your name is Francis. Whatever. Who cares? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Rest in peace, legend. You have created a possible like half of the population of a small town all on your own, with a little help at least. Think about that sometimes. And they were probably unmedicated births given how old my dad's family is now. Apparently she didn't need it. I mean, they kind of did. Oh my god, where was this? You're, I don't remember where in the world you were from. Wow. Just want to take a bite of my frickin' raisin toast. Were they, like, convinced that, like, they were the last humans on Earth? And they were like, we need to repopulate the area immediately. There's no time. You just, like, go out to forage for wood or whatever, and they see, like, another village, and they're like, well, at least we're happy. It's wild, man. It's crazy. Yeah, 8 is a lot. And that's recent. That's crazy to me. I think it must have assumed they'd lose a few along the way, so they might as well have a lot. It was a different time. Different time. There weren't as many distractions either, so hey, you know, I guess that's understandable. And Immorte, my mom and her brother were competing to see who could have more. I think it must just be being in the broader SF Bay Area when it's so expensive just to be alive. I think that's what's boggling my mind real quick. Yeah, post-World War II, you know, baby boom, yeah. To be fair, if you see the heavens open up, like, there's a fly in here. If a bomb drops that big in real time, let alone 2, and you see it, it's like, oh my god. I have to do something. A biber boom. Hair in my mouth. This song is so beautiful. I think about it a lot. No! I took my sleeve and peanut butter, but it was fine. It's water repellent. Baphomet sweater, dude. Isn't it cool? I stole it from my wife. Ho ho hee hee. Economy was good. The men's were home from the war. People made lots of babies. Hey. The economy had not yet been absolutely devastated by the decisions of said boomers. It's great. It was a good time. For them. Everybody wants 2.5 kids and a white picket fence. I am going to give him this look, but also give him a little sword. This will be the second character that I have drawn in a pair of overalls. Because overalls, overall, are one of the best little pieces of clothing you could give a character, in my opinion. They're very, very practical. They're cute. They kind of simplify the shapes a little. It's nice, you know what I mean? I could see the appeal with giving that to Mario. Mario. He's just a little guy. One thing I really like, I mean, like, and something that you can see and just hear immediately on, like, a good OST, especially from the Super Nintendo or N64 area. Area. This area. The Nintendo area. But yeah, one thing I really like is, you can, tell a composer gives a hoot about bass lines. There's nowhere to... Speaking of which... It's so good. Every time I hear the Chrono Trigger battle theme, I think about when he... Don't touch my Nintendo area. When you beat a set of monsters with Chrono, he puts his sword away and goes... Like, it's like... He's just going... Or it could be like... Like, it's like really long mouth sprite. It's so funny. I'll go. It's really nice. Yeah, Yasunori Mitsuda was cooking. Really cooking. I'm gonna add little stitches here because it's cute. I'm not going to give him feet. Because look at him. He ain't got no feet. Had an idea for the pose. Transparent that real quick. It really makes me upset that Procreate, like, destroys the quality of the lines when you change the size of what you're working on. I think that was a huge mistake. Oh no. Color fill made his eyes look ghoulish. A ghoul. Out of here. Big old beady peeps. Oh, hey, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Heidi, thank you so much. I'm drawing a little mushroom man. He's a little mushroom man. It's Leonard P. Shroom. Created by Moss Poet. I'm doing this as revenge. Because he drew my buddy Smokestack. And we're doing it. What's up? It's great to see you, everybody. My name is Black Vote. I do art and video games. We're listening to Chrono Trigger. I hope you enjoy your time here. Feel free to vibe. Alright, let me just put this little fella back a couple layers again. Where he belongs. Just kidding. Thank you. How's your day going so far? How was your stream? Give him a little eyeball shine. Booping. I'm a big fan of the classic, kind of like 30s cartoon Cuphead situation, you know what I mean? We doing some art fight? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Finish 2 pieces on stream. That's great. That's my goal today. I'm doing one revenge and 1 attack. I had this, yes! That's what I'm talking about. I had this one coworker who I adore. He sounded like Al Pacino's Scarface. He was from Costa Rica, so I don't know why, but like he sounded just like Scarface, and it was like an established thing. It's like, oh, William, yeah, he sounds like Scarface, right? And whenever the coffee came out for the staff at the hotel I worked at, he came over and he said really quietly, he was like, attack, you got to attack. Like, all right, sure, yeah, it's time for coffee. Attack. I love it. And congratulations on the finished pieces. I feel like finishing anything artistic on stream is like a struggle. Cause I get, for me personally, I get so distracted by yapping, even in like a 3-hour stream. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'll be sure to check out your stuff too after stream. Thank you so much. Coffee tastes better with friends present. But yeah, I feel like I always get distracted yapping, right? Like we're just talking about Mega Man or something. I'm just like, no, you don't understand. And I'm just like, look down after like 2 hours. I have like 4 lines. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Oh, that was the entire track. What's that? The soundtrack is so good, man. Classic, old school. I want him to be taking notes. He's got really long arms. I respect that. As someone also with really long arms, as Moximoth could attest to. So this is while you're here, if you need to raid and skedaddle, I understand, but you're more than welcome to say. We'd love to have you. This is the previous attack that I did as revenge to Jackjaw's Games. Because they did, that's my little sibling. And this is their character, Tulip. So this is my first time joining Art Fight. I've been drawing since I was like 4, and I am significantly more than that now by a couple of decades. A few decades. I'm old, man. But like, this is my first Art Fight, and this is my first attack, and it was cool to make it. Thank you so much. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Newbies, it's great. I feel like I'm a working artist too. When I can, when I'm not burnt out. I know, you and me, LMR. I'm assuming we're a similar age. I could be wrong. You do sling memes like a Zoomer, so you might be younger than me. That's not a dig. You just like pow pow pow. You got like you are built different in that regard. Hell yeah. But yeah, so happy. I mean, like, I feel like there's a lot of people that go super hard, and I love that. I respect it completely. You probably are younger than me, probably. I'm not gonna assume, and I'm not gonna ask, but I would guess. I would guess so. I'm older than I look. I got kind of a baby face, but I'm pretty old, all things considered. The wrinkles will show eventually. But yeah, casual old. No, I'm a hardcore old. I am a curmudgeon. I am 1,000 years old. I'm not like... So we're like pretty similar. I'm 32. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. So not like, you know... Not like 1,000, but definitely, you know, like older than y'all might assume. Kenjamin, I already have white showing up in my beard. You're distinguished, okay? Blackwood is actually a 345,098-year-old vampire that just chills. Bro, okay, alright, so... Yay, Team 30s! Dirty 30s. Oh, yes. Dude, I got long nails, right? Because I play guitar. This hand has short nails. This hand has long nails. I do a lot of finger picking. I used to do Music Mondays, but that was a long time ago. I'm gonna do it again at some point. I'm gonna do music streams and stuff, but like, you know, point is, I've had my nails on this hand very long for a long time, and I had them painted every once in a while, even when I worked at as a supervisor at a hotel. And someone comes up to the bellman one day, and is like, "Hey, you know the guy with the long nails that works here?" And he's like, yeah, Nathan, that's my real name. He's like, yeah, Nathan. Yeah, like, yeah, is he a vampire? Like, okay, wait. You assume... That question brings up so many more questions in response. What do you mean, is he a vampire? Oh my god. Kendra G is making me feel like Methuselah. Dude, 40s is great, alright? You're wonderful. Vampire nails. Yeah. Someone asked me if I did coke. I'm like, with all 5 fingers? You are like an athlete, bro. Are you an Olympian? What are you talking about, man? So funny. 5-finger discount, indeed. Yes. Wow. Crazy, right? But yeah, it's pretty funny. What do you mean, is he a vampire? You think that, A, vampires exist so, like, genuinely and truthfully and factually in your mind that it's casual to ask it, as if they exist, and as if you would just be told that. You know what I mean? If that information was just common knowledge and able to be distributed without an inch of discretion. What do you mean? This shit is hilarious. It's so funny. I mean, that stuff is funny. Sorry, Anna Morte's 1,000 children that are watching and being influenced every second that I speak. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna draw him with a little notebook. It's gonna be so cute. Maeve is my little baby Maeve, my little kitty cat. Oh, you so cute. You heard your name? She's messing with cardboard. I was like, what's that noise? She's like, grr. LMR, dude, I'm just saying. I saw you waiting for permission to be let into the subway the other day. Shut up. It's very inconvenient, okay? I gotta wait. Sometimes people don't even see me. I'm just like... And they're just like, you know, like looking at their phones. I'm like, please. I can't go to Italian restaurants. Anyway, there's a lot of garlic. I eat so much garlic, I really do. I could never. If it was a thing, however cool it would be, because you eat my cooking, that's true. If that was in the equation, I would never. It's a deal breaker for me. Earth, water, fire, and dirt. Freaking magnets. How do they work? Legendary. Legendary songwriting. Garlic too good for real. Cheers. Yeah, we use a lot of garlic in this house. Yeah, I couldn't give it up either. Never gonna give you up. Gonna let you down. I love that for the Rickroll, Rick Astley's like, if it looks like I'm uncomfortable, I am. We didn't have permission to shoot the video there. There was a dude who kept yelling out his window for us to shut the hell up. It was really uncomfortable. All of those clothes, those were mine. They're my clothes. I was like, you poor man. They had a budget of like $0. It's great. Eternal life, garlic bread. It's truly. Jack draws, I would treat a mild garlic allergy like my lactose intolerance. Jack, spitting truth, spitting facts. Like, okay. It depends on the type of vampire. It depends on the lore, right? A JoJo vampire, where you could just like drain somebody like a juice box with your freaking hand veins. Disgusting. Awesome. Or like you could just be one of the men in the stone slab. With your big old keister hanging out, your taut buttocks so strong and so powerful from being a vampire badass. Not to get all political and shit, but garlic bread is overrated as hell. Get out! Get out of my chat! I'm just kidding. No, wonder how Araki came up with the hand suck. It's a fun approach. I don't want to get punched by the Power Pack Taste of the Sun. Sunny D, alright! LMR, what shitty garlic bread are you eating? I love garlic bread. Eat it with pasta. It's so good. Animorte, preferably not the priest vampires, although Paul Bettany can hunt and penetrate me anytime. Morte! Let's get a bonk in chat. I made this myself. It's a good bonk. Beep beep beep. You get 4 bonks. Bonk. One of those is for you, LMR. I like how Being Human handled vampires. The American one, not the BBC. Never seen it. LMR, I had it at a restaurant once, and my mom makes it occasionally. It was good, but it's not as good as people make it up to be. You know, I like it with parm baked in. I think it's just basically like a very garlicky pizza at that point. It depends on the bread. Depends on the bread, depends on the garlic. It really doesn't, though. Like, I love garlic bread. Like, but fresh garlic, some nice salted butter. Damn. Why would you mention garlic bread in chat and also be wrong about it? Now I'm angry on 2 fronts because I want garlic bread. No, I get you, though. I like pizza. Pizza's great. This is when the Chancellor is reading you the riot act and totally falsely convicting you. It's so goddamn annoying. Ooh. It makes you feel things. It was very well written. And that's just more garlic bread for us. See? If one were to ask me if I wanted a hit of like a blunt or a bong or anything like that, because I am sober, I'd be like, no man, take 2 from me. You know what I mean, right? Like, it's more for you, buddy. Like, I'm not gonna shade anybody for having a good time. Just enjoy it, twice as hard because I can't. And Immorte, all right, Black, we have a problem. Kenjamin, suffer with me. The blinks don't sync. Oh, yeah. Was it not the same length? Buds, put garlic up Black's nose. They do like every third one. That's kind of cool, actually. Jack tries. We have no parm and no sauce, but when we have the ingredients again, we should make garlic bread. I agree. And we should mail it to LMR. Just for you. There you go, pal. Enjoy. Mailbox is going to smell for years. Why would you do that to me? Says Kenjamin. Alright. I want to do 2 attacks. I want to do 2 attacks, and I'm not going to do it if I don't continue. Here's old garlic bread from the mail. Yes. I'm not trying to. No, it's not a move to convince LMR that garlic bread's good. It is purely vindictive. You didn't notice until you put them together. I was thinking about revamping them. I wouldn't eat it because by the time it gets here, it'll probably be a biohazard. Yeah, that's the point. It's like a stink bomb, but like it smells pretty good. So it's a gift. It's like a perfume. Mold warfare. Garlic is antibacterial. Yeah, it'd probably be fine. See? It would not be warm. I hope. Summer. Mailbox. I don't know. Speaking of biohazard, you did a good talk about Resident Evil? The residents of Evil Creek? Yeah, I knew it! I knew it! Bet Chatleg made that kind of funny for you. It's a good name. Heidi's Happy Hideaway. I had a long stream and it's getting late in here, so I'll be lurking while I do some stream aftercare. That's great. You take care of yourself. Feel no pressure. Thank you for the lurk. Lurk and work at your leisure. But thank you so much for the raid and thanks for hanging out. Oh, yeah. Good call, Animorte. The more the merrier in the Blacking Crew, my Discord. Just made it to 100 members. Would love to have more. It's a great spot, full of amazing people. We do, Animorte actually posts a weekly art prompt. Maybe a little bit of a harder sell during art fight times, but afterwards, it's a great, super fun thing. Just like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll do some drawing. Or what have you, Eddie Media. I do monthly events. Come post your art and see pictures of cats. Very good elevator pitch and very accurate. Yap about your special interest. Boom, boom. Join other 30-somethings in our creative endeavors and enthusiasm and stuff. It's a good spot. Also, we share pictures of food, such as garlic bread, as seen on TV. But yeah, join the Discord. Let me know if that link works if you are interested. If not, you go ahead, chill. You follow me, so this won't be the last time you hear about the Blacking Crew. But you take care of yourself, all right, Heidi? Let's get some ARPs. I'm very, very excited for, I'm actually gonna, not yet, but, I'm gonna do, some art for Plume Moth's characters. One of my favorite artists that I've found recently that I just see their art, I'm like, that is my shit. I love this stuff. I'm probably gonna sing their praises again, but I just met them on like a Cosmo D's Discord. Cosmo D, amazing solo game dev, incredible cellist, incredible jazz composer. He makes these crazy surrealist adventure games, and I joined his Discord because I found out that he had one, and it's just like full of really cool music recommendations and really interesting, weird, eclectic people. I love it. Streaming art fight right now, and I'm gonna draw some of your characters. If you want to chill. Hell yeah, dude! Eclectic is a good description. Yeah, I love it. Dude, it's such a good... If you ever stop talking and draw, I won't! I won't do it, and you can't make me. I was so yappy today too. I only got one drug done. That's insane, man. That's actually the reason I don't do like full paid commissions on stream, is because if they saw, if like, hey, come watch me draw, and they're just like sitting there slowly beginning to see that as I do nothing. If anyone in here, I am most likely to be able to make you. That's true. Well, you can make me do pretty much anything. It's Hot Dog Suit! Welcome! What's up? Doing some art fight. I'm drawing a little mushroom of my own. Kenjamin, this is why Steph co-hosts with me. It's so hard to talk and draw. It's so hard. Like, and words flow out of me like a babbling brook. You get it? It's almost a joke. It's almost clever. That's what you could put as a tagline for my Twitch channel. It's almost clever. Jack Draws Black. I think. Oh, excuse me. I think you probably hit partner before me. The way you're growing. That's so cool. Yes, yes, yes. I couldn't have done it without viewers like you. But for real, like, the support has been incredible, and I'm very humbled, very validated. So overflowing with love. Yes. It's good times. Putting that theater degree to work. Except the program that I was in was kind of defunct before I could get the certificate by like a couple of weeks. But you know what? I still did it for 2 years. It's that theater training, bro. It's being a cartoon character, bro. It's nice. I like it a lot. Oh, Maeve is accosting Moxie Jack Ross. Threshold for your partner is crazy though. I think you need an insane amount of regular viewers. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm purposefully not like looking at it too hard or optimizing for it, because I know that if I pay more attention to it than I am right now, instead of letting it happen organically and just focusing on getting home, like people that I enjoy hanging out with and who seem to enjoy my content, building that progressively. Like if I get too hungry and desperate for it, it's gonna, like, I'm just gonna become like a vacuum inside my head, and it's gonna be terrible. Jack Traws, yeah, it's not really a goal for me. I just happened to see it today, so now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to be careful with, because I already, like, I have a lot of really bad habits from posting on social media and stuff like that. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, the Ken Steph duo is incredibly fun. It's great. It's really great. Big fan. I'm talking about baselines in Chrono Trigger. Jack Tries, I always enjoy streaming with others as well, which is why like half of my streams are with my friends. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Alright, how do I draw? A notebook. Maybe I'll do like a field guide, because they had a field guide in the little description. Could just draw I'm reading a book. It's very cute. Animortar, just don't mention Psyduck. They'll never get anything done unless it's Psyduck related. Almost dropped something, but I didn't. And I was looking to see if not only if I dropped anything, but also if Maeve was on the scene. Hustling over to see what I dropped. Wait. It's true. Steph loves Psyduck. I did a commission of Psyduck for a member of the Lucid Discord. That was fun. Do this lick splits. I don't remember what this sword looks like. I'm looking it up real quick. Boom, boom. Do 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 do. Wow, wow, wow. Make that a spiral notebook. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Fuck. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spiral. As opposed to the anti-spiral notebook, which, you know, is known to throw galaxies at the spiral notebook. It's a Gurren Lagann reference. Anyway. Yeah, I like the idea of, like, writing better than just reading a book. Little pencil. Got a little notebook. God, that's so cute. Although if he was holding it, he'd probably be doing it like this. So I'm gonna change the position of the hand. What a little guy. Yeah, I know. I saw him. I was like, that's a little friend right there. That's a little guy. It's a little baby man. I made the joke before, and I think other people have made it as well, including Moximoth. But it is like, if ever there was anybody who needed the "I have two sides" audio, it's me and my art styles, because I have, like, you know, it's the Champion Charlie art style, and then it's the Hollowed Lands art style, and it's like, one of them is literally like Kirby Superstar concept art, and one of them is a Tool music video, and it's like, they use the same color palette. Jesse J. Jones, what's up? Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. And thank you. Yeah, I love this little guy. Look, it's character by Moss Poet. Name is Leonard P. Shroom, and he is a professor as well as a potential protagonist for a little Metroidvania. It's very cute. I'm smitten by his little design, and I was like, this is revenge. This is my second revenge. My first attack was here. You might have already seen it in the Brutal Moose Discord where we met. But this is my first attack ever. This is my first time joining Art Fight. I'm actually really stoked on it. But it's great to see you in chat, man. How you been? You're always really busy, and as like a animator of your level, I can understand why. Dude, I have no capacity for cleanup at all. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. I have no oh, thanks. It's been fun. It's been fun. I'm happy to do it, because I always, like, I don't know. I feel like I don't do anything unless there's, like, some kind of, like, a competition or, like, an arbitrary time limit that I set or anything like that set to it. Like, I literally, like, my intrinsic motivation is like a car motor that won't start. It's like, no, that's not happening, dude. You give me money? Cool. That is more likely to incur my effort, but, you know, burnout might say otherwise. Anyway, I'm just coming out of burnout, just getting caught up on commissions in my spare time. It's felt really good to get back to, like, actually being productive with any kind of regularity, because I just wasn't for a while. I just couldn't do it. But now, LMR, I have two sides. Squishy little guy, Eldritch Horror beyond my comprehension. Exactly. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. Little hand. He will put little hand. I don't honestly know if it's a sleeve or... Yeah, it is a sleeve. It's like a turtleneck. I think that's like... Animorte. Yeah, I got burned out pretty quick with emblems, especially considering I wasn't taking legitimate commissions. I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's hard, man. Jesse J. Jones, I hear that. Burnout's no fun. Nice when art is fun and not forced. Exactly. Zyko Vucifer! And this is sung, so I'm gonna do my best. I hate the UPS's inability to make it easy for me to have my expensive package held for pickup at the post office instead of my apartment where it will 100% get stolen while I'm at work. Oh, yeah, yeah. How was that? Is that good? Did that do justice to your attention? You're welcome. Anytime, buddy. All right. I do my best, Psycho. I do my best. I'm happy that helped. Oh shoot, Lavos is here. Get down. Get down. Shout out to the Chrono Trigger soundtrack yet again. Those of you just joining us, I'm into retro games. Hardcore. Love the SNES, my favorite era. Mo Chicken and I were just talking about that. Just like this is just our favorite genre, our favorite era of games. It's so good. Labo's theme is how I feel right now with this package ordeal. You're just about to spew a bunch of like red hot sea urchin spikes and blow up the entire world. That's relatable. Mood. Yeah, turn to a boss battle if my package gets stolen again. LMR, it's wild that the GameCube is considered retro. Don't say that, you hooligan. How dare you? It's true. No, everything that I once loved is now a fossil of the past. Collecting dust. No, we're classic. We're classic. Time is a cruel mistress. I used to be with it. Now I don't even know what it is. It will happen to you. Yeah, like straight up. Straight up Grandpa Simpson hours. Kenjamin, I bought my GameCube with money for my first job. Stop it. Stop it. In the coal mines, right? Stop it. It was like, you were like 18. So a little old for the coal mines. It was so nostalgic. LMR, like when you think games 20 years ago, you think like PS1 and shit, but 20 years ago was the fucking GameCube and PS2. God. It was so long ago, I agree. Hot Dog Suit. Yeah, I was about that age when I got the Dreamcast and a GameCube. Psycho, because PS2 still feels like, holy smokes, brand new to me, right? I'm just a little boy. I'm just an elongated teenager, man. Oh, it had a DVD player! A DVD player! What the hell is a Blu-ray? I don't know what those are yet. Is that like one of them Pokemons, like the Mantike and the Mantine? PS2 legit #1 console of all time. God, it had some bangers on it. And you still had some B games, dude. Not like the B movie starring Jerry Seinfeld and the woman who wanted to fuck him as a bee. So confusing. So many questions. Point is... Ooh, do you know what the Panasonic GameCube so much? I don't even know what that is. I was 18 when I got a GameCube 2 in 2018. Ugh. But yeah, PS2 had some real bangers. Bangers and mash, dude. But not bangers and smash. That was the GameCube. And the N64. Yeah. God damn. That era of games. It like stopped at the PS2 as far as I'm concerned. God. Oof. But yeah, Devil May Cry 3. Oh. Fucking Okami. LMR. It was a GameCube with a built-in DVD player. Basically, it was a GameCube that supported full-size... Yo. That's crazy. Shadow of the Colossus. One of my favorite games of all time. Great taste. Less gesticulation, more drawing. Thank you. Can you make a little whip? I should make a whip cracking emoji. Oh, look! Saved by the Bell. It's cat food time. Mean! Oh, hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Oh, you're at a weird angle. Oh, that's my baby. Here, little baby. You're so cute. Hey, you're hooking your little claws in my sweater. There we go, baby. Oh, you're so cute. It's Maeve. Hi, Maeve. I'm sorry to grab you so rudely. So cute. Everybody say hi to Maeve. Hello, little paw. How you doing, baby? You're so cute. You can't even see her against my sweatshirt. Do you want some food? Oh no, don't make biscuits on my face! That's part of me! Do you want some food? Maeve. Just put a little paws on my face. So cute! I love you. You want some food? Alright, let's get some food. Yeah, there you go. Alright. The Labos theme is for Maeve and what she's gonna do to me if I don't get her some food. Alright, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Make yourselves comfortable. Do what you gotta do. Get some water, etc., all that jazz. But I'll be right back, okay? Gonna get Maeve some food. See you in a sec. Yep. Hold on a second. Gotta pause my Chrono Trigger. Alright. And see you soon. Boop. Don't leave and take the kids. Don't. Alright, I'll be right back. There we go. Unmuted. What's up, everybody? Thank you for your patience. Still waiting for a 12-hour sleep to this video. Yeah, I know. I need to get on that. It's so much stuff I gotta do. And I've been busy. Being a fool. It's that little... Dude, what? Huh? What? What's up, huh? What? What? What's up, Elamar? Speak your mind. Yes! Oh my god, that game is so good. Oh, it's so good. And it's getting us... You said it's getting a sequel? I remember hearing about that a little bit. But not, like, exceptionally. That's pretty great. Okami! Boom, boom! Oh, man. That's great. That's great. That is a game that, like, I'm very happy to hear about getting a sequel. And it's not another reboot or remake, from what I'm guessing. Because I'm just like... Oh yeah, I've never played Okami Den. Never played it. That brush stylus. I'm upset when I think about Okami sometimes, because I think about... One time I went to a con, which is not frequent. It's the only con I've been to, I think, DreamCon, a while back. And they had the Wii version of Okami there on display at the Capcom booth. And I was like, I love the Capcom. You know, obviously, if you've been attending the streams, I do Mega Monday, where I play Mega Man X games and so on. And Devil May Cry Day Friday, where I play Devil May Cry games. Big into Capcom, who knew? But I went to the booth, and they looked kind of perturbed. I have the Wii version of Okami, but not the one with the watermark. Yeah. But yeah, they looked a little bit, like, distraught. I was like, what's going on? And they were like, we can't get past this section because we can't do the line correctly. And I was like, let me take a shot at it, right? And they were like, yeah, sure. And it was really finicky, but I got it. And they were so happy, they gave me one of the beanies, the Devil May Cry 4 beanies with the little, you know, the Holy Order symbol that Nero is a part of in blue. It was a great beanie. I never wear hats, but it was so cool. And then I lost it. And I was like, but it was free, and it was something I care about. It was really upsetting. And I think about it every once in a while. It makes me really sad. So that's something. Story told. You fool! I know! I was gonna say what happened to that beanie, but yeah, it was lost. It might have been, God, my old house. My parents' house back in the day. Crazy. Got the little sword. Mushroom blade. Mushroom blade. What does it mean? Song is so cute. Yeah, I will sacrifice you on Capcom's behalf for your transgression. Thanks, means a lot. Appreciate it.
Oh no!
No! Yeah, really. Doesn't this sound just like the factory level in Mega Man X3? You know? Hydrate, good idea, thank you. Sky juice. Goes down smooth. I'm actually gonna lessen the bulbous nature of that handle. It's just a little too much. 1, 2, 3, bop. Shroom blade. Is that Robo's theme? It's the Rickroll. See? Rickroll again. Yeah. Straight up. It's like, you gotta say it in like the Stephen Hawking voice.
Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down.
I need Castlevania 64 injected directly into my kidneys. Yo, that's a pretty good game. It's surprisingly good. It's like, you know, if you compare it directly to Symphony of the Night, it might be a little rough, but like, pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna put a little thing here. What's up, man? I love your enthusiasm. Castlevania 64! Has skeletons on, but it does! It does. There is nothing wrong with that. That, as the kids say, that shit rips. And my package is set to be stolen because it's ineligible to be held. I'm putting good vibes into the atmosphere for the fate of your package. I'm so sorry. That's so goddamn it bad to the bone. Bad. Yeah. The funky future, funky dystopia. Oh yeah, but yeah, that sucks. I'm so sorry. My JRPG instincts want to make this so complicated. It doesn't need to be. I like swords, man. I used to draw. I used to you know, I used to make, you know, like little stories and stuff like that. Always have. One of the things that I did mess around with, I played a lot of Breath of Fire, or I watched a lot of Breath of Fire. I didn't have the attention span for RPGs when I was Sprout. You know, I knew the language that all these things spoke, so there was this stuff that, like, you know, it had like very on brand in genre savvy names, or I guess contrived names, right? Like one of them was like, it was like The Legend of the Never Ending Blaze or something like that, and it was literally just an excuse to draw swords, just like how the other one was just an excuse to. Like, the first thing that I ever made that was like a series. I was always big about series. I still am. Always. Oh, yeah. LMR. I hope shit can cool down so I can get back to streaming. That'd be great, dude. I've been playing Skies of Arcadia Legends on real hardware. Dude, I never had the chance to play that. My brother, I pretty much am only an artist. Like, I really got into art because my brother was so good at drawing as a kid. I've said it before. But he drew the main character from Skies of Arcadia. It looked amazing. He did it like perfectly. It was too fucking hot to do anything. Yeah, man, I get it. Dude, I wish I had the chance to play it. I'd love to watch someone play it, so yeah, it'd be great. Still have your GameCube port? Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. Little guy, and he's got his little book, got a little cute belly, and he's ready. A little wrinkle in the sleeve. And there we have it. Alright. I think I'm just gonna clean up the sketch layer. I'm just gonna duplicate it, clean it up, because I can't afford to spend any more time. What do you draw on, Black? I use Procreate. It's I built my whole workflow around it. All my color palettes and everything are kind of woven, and my brush choices are all woven into Procreate. Procreate. Good stuff. LMR, if you check my Twitch profile, it's themed after Skies of Arcadia. I know, I saw, first time I saw you in Average Joe's Discord, you had the main character, I don't remember his name. You had him as your profile pic. It was cool. I thought it'd be cute to theme my channel after what I was currently doing, kind of like Chugga Conroy. That's a good idea. I've thought about it, but I am God, I'm just so bad at doing anything Vice tight. Just I was gonna get more specific, and then I was like, no, this is accurate. I'm just bad at doing anything. I'm so like lazy by nature. I love sleeping. I love doing nothing. I love eating, and that's it. You know what I mean? I meant, oh, more like tablets. Do you use any textured screen? No, I just use the straight up. I got used to using the straight. I use an Apple Pencil Pro with an iPad Pro. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't use the. I don't know. It's like I got used to the sensation enough because it was all that I made it a point to do as much work on this as possible and get my color palettes down and yada yada. One of my favorite songs in the game, by the way. So I'm used to it now, but I used to, before the pandemic, I did only traditional media. Because that's what I had. I didn't feel like I had the means to afford, like a Cintiq or anything like that. So I just did paper and stuff, and any money that I spent, I got like, I was really into charcoals and Prismacolor markers and like Micron pens and stuff like that. So it was like pen and ink with a little extra sauce every once in a while. I had like my own set of like CMYK markers and a couple other colors. I ended up getting a pretty fun art style out of it, but I definitely was like, when you're using markers as your predominant, like, means of coloring, it means your palette is limited to how many markers you can afford and or carry. You know what I mean? The iPad glass with pencil is so smooth. I agree. Yeah, for all of the little quibbles that I have with it and little minor things that I would change, I'm honestly like, I love this setup. Like the iPad in Procreate specifically, like it feels amazing. It's the closest I have gotten so far to like finding a digital art medium that like just has good enough haptics and feedback and stuff like that. I just like, yeah, good. This is almost like drawing on paper, which I've been doing for so long. Technically, I've been drawing for about 28 years, so that's cool. Hold shark gently like hamburger. There we go. Perfect. I feel weird answering how long I've been drawing, right? This is when you're fighting the little guy, right? And he's like,
I'm as strong as you are, and you are a little baby.
Just gonna clean up these sketches. A little, I like little, you know, just a little mess. You know what I mean? I like a little bit of a scribbly quality to it. I like a little scratchy quality. It feels one of my absolute all-time favorite examples of 2D animation in terms of feel, in terms of like movement, and just general aesthetic is 101 Dalmatians, the original sort of old school Disney version. If you look closely as people are walking, you can see the pencil sketches underneath the inks bleeding through, and it gives this sort of soft, like, almost like dreamlike quality to the clean artwork. It's just so, it's like a little loose and a little like more gestural, and it's just like, oh, I can't. I love that so much. You can see the fingerprints. You can feel the sweat. It's amazing. Not literal fingerprints, like the artist's touch. Maybe there are some fingerprints you can see on there, but probably not. Anyway, you forgot to take your anti-sneeze pill today? Oh, yeah. Much mouth. Because technically, since I could hold a crayon, but, like, my shit doesn't look very pro. Well, I mean, you know, like, your character designs and your, like, feel is, like, leaps and bounds better than it has ever been. I think the amount of time that you spent on your webcomic, like, nobody care law. I mean, dude, like, I feel like I'm a strong contender in Art Fight. I've got one attack from someone that I don't actively know. I don't know. I'm definitely under the opinion that I'm hot shit in terms of art. And I don't know that that's necessarily true. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody cares that I don't already actively, like, know. And I think that's, like, I don't know. That might speak for my actual quality, and it's a bummer. I don't know. Hydrate, sure. Recently joined it through you. But, like, what is the full premise of Art Fight? Challenge each other to doodle duels? Prompts? No, it's literally, if you know Splatoon, it's like Splatfest, but you fight with drawings instead of, with your little paints, little ink. Essentially what it is, it's a place to put your OCs, all your characters that you've accumulated, or, you know, what have you. And the way that you attack each other is by doing fan art of each other's characters. And so it's just an excuse to draw other, you know, your characters, other people's characters, stuff like that. A place for people to get to know your OCs, yada yada. Yeah, I was really baffled by it the first couple of times it was being talked about online. I was like, what is this? Right? I was taking it way too literally. And I was like, well, I don't have any characters that fit the theme. It's like, no, the themes are unimportant for the team themes are unimportant. You just get more points if you attack someone from the other team. So there's a light camaraderie or like rivalry kind of thing. But it's really fun. I'm glad I joined so far. I hope that as the years go on, my characters will have many attacks done against them. But I'm keeping my expectations low. The Art Fight Discord is a lot. It's a lot, man. There's a lot of really young people posting really, really quickly, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go. I don't know, man. This is a lot. I never like feeling like I'm the, like, children exhaust me on a good day, and I like children. They're like, you know, they are the future. They're sweet. I don't want to deal with them. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, okay, you just go have fun, Junior. Man, you are loud. Oh, boy, you are loud. They tire me out, but I do appreciate them. And I think I'm a natural born teacher just because I'm a know-it-all and I like hearing myself talk and I pick up tidbits, so it's kind of a natural progression. But like, yeah, when I feel like I'm the oldest person there in any context, I'm like, I'm not into this. This is weird. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. So I post very rarely on the Art Fight Discord, and I'm really just aiming at people that I would like to draw their characters and people that I know personally, because it's like an excuse to give people gifts of fan art. It's just like participation-wise really fun though. Like I really like it as a concept. I think it's sweet. Here we go. I'm gonna color them up. Remember that animation of Sadie you were doing? I've been thinking about it. Yes. Don't worry. in February. What did I say? Yeah, man. I'm terrible at doing things. Yeah, don't worry, baby. I've been thinking about. It has been on my mind and on my list. It is not forgotten about. I'm sorry it's taken so long, sweetheart. I'm only your wife. Is that all? I know. I know. Guilt trip stream. You are well within your right. I'm sorry I'm a bad husband. The worst scum of the earth. Just a homunculus made of feces and refuse. Unfit to breathe the same air as other human beings. I'm gonna redeem 1,000 points just for a guilt trip. Yeah, you can only guilt trip me if you redeem 1,000 points. And are also named Moximoth.
I'm interested in this.
I'm interested in this. No! You're not allowed. There we go. As opposed to pep talk. Yeah, it's the opposite of pep talk. I like it. There we go. What color was this mushroom? Red, right? Yeah. Oh, we're in the Stone Ages now. Put background back so I can see a little clearer where my alpha is. What is one of your, like, I feel like people have settings that they're into, like sci-fi and fantasy and high fantasy, like Western and stuff like that, but what is your least favorite setting? Something that like has to work really, really hard as a backdrop for a piece of media for you to actually give a damn about it. I really have a hard time with cavemen and Western stuff. I can't, like, it's just so hard for me to care. Kenjamin, I'm working on an ISO piece on my tablet and I wish I was on my PC to use some Sprite plugins I have to make this faster. I'm sorry, man. Dude, that's actually one of the drawbacks to, getting a workflow so down for yourself is like when you don't have access to it, you're like, God damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, why? This thing. This infrastructure that I've developed for myself. Ooh. Tragedy. That's better. That was bugging me a little bit. I like this little mushroom. Both the one he's looking at and the man himself. So I have an idea of what color I want to make this dude. I'm gonna do like a nice brown, kind of like a candy cap situation. Maybe I'll make him gold. I like gold. All the glitters is gold, you know. But only shooting stars break the bow wow. That's what I heard. I love the appropriation of the Junji Ito, like that panel from Gyo. Somebody with like the static shot of the door and then the shark busting through, and someone posted that as the caption. So funny. Zyko, I'm going down the rabbit hole of watching videos of how they set up carnival rides. That's awesome. Now I'm curious. Like maybe Jane Austen, but I like Pride and Prejudice and zombies. Okay, let me go back up. I'm not sure what my least favorite genre / backdrop would be. Yeah, like maybe Jane Austen, but I like Pride and Prejudice and zombies. Well, that's funny, you know. It's both comforting and upsetting how many things are held up by flimsy pins. Oh, God. Chrono Trigger soundtrack's really interesting too because it's one of those that they maximized the like quality and utilization of the sound fonts. Like they built the soundtrack so intensely around the font in question that it actually, like, arranged versions I don't think hit as hard, genuinely, which is rare, I think. Yeah, seeing carnival rides, I'm not terribly surprised. Yeah, makes sense. I think because they added a fantastic element, it makes it even better. It makes it better. I agree with that, Kenj. I hate zombies wholesale, actually. Yeah, absolutely, Mox. They're so. We grew up in like the heyday of like everything is zombies. I'm like, I don't fucking care anymore, dude. How many zombie things do you have to make? What else are you? What's the other stories are you gonna tell? Oh, it's about the survivors. I don't give a shit. We have enough. Yeah, not gonna stop me from riding the zipper though, said Zygo. Absolutely. Yeah. They just fold up like a lawn chair, huh? I don't like gross, and also I find it boring. It's both. Zyko, I feel this to the core of my existence. I just don't care anymore. Right. Thank you. How could you say something so controversial yet so brave? Alright, there we go. Alpha lock. Alpha lock. I'm gonna do a clipping mask, and I'm gonna make a couple layers underneath it. Boop, boop, boop. Same for this guy. Shouldn't need that many, but better to have too many than too few. Well, let's see. Boop. Just regular, nice overall color. Zombies, aliens, and vampires. I've seen enough, I think. It's like... Vampires I don't give a shit about. Aliens, I feel like... There's so many directions it could go, but only so many that people actually do go. You know what I mean? Oh no, this is the caveman, I think. Crazy ass song. I go for the majority color first. And then work my way up from there to more granular. I think I'm only going to do 3 layers deep. I think that's reasonable. Yeah. Moxie I love Lost Boys, but more vampire stuff can be a hard sell at this point. Yeah. It's just like... there's just too much. There's too much. Too much of it. But yeah, like Western shit is like just like... You can only see so many people and so many different kinds of hats before it becomes just a blur. A homogeneous blur. And I just don't care at all. Anytime, I love the Twilight Zone too, and Moxie can tell you, anytime it's a Western episode, I'm just like, good. There's a couple of bangers. There's a couple of bangers that are still, you know, like Western episodes, but like it's tough. It's tough. I don't like it as a rule. Everybody's like squinting and dirty, and I don't give a shit. Like I don't care. What's gonna happen? Oh, some guy's gonna show up and he has a gun, and the other guy, the good guy, has to use his gun better. It's just a lack of variety, and it's really, really difficult for me to give a shit. Black be like, if I see one more covered wagon, I swear to God. Right. Zyko, I think I'm just exhausted by the sexy vampirification of vampire stuff. I really don't need slurping blood from the neck to be hot, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Animorte, I'm gonna be real. The sparkly vampire ordeal with Twilight. People were making fun of it. If I had to choose between glitter skin and crumbling to ash, like, yes, more pretty shiny, please. Like, obviously, that's my problem with the Twilight vampires, aside from the fact that the whole thing just kind of blows, and Stephanie Meyer that was gonna be a fanfic. Like, someone was like, you need to publish this. She's like, I don't want to publish it. They're like, publish it, you'll be rich. And they were right, so hey. But yeah, it's like, they have no downsides. There's no downside to being a vampire in that. It's like, if you have a conscience and you're like, I have to kill to live, like, okay, but if you don't care, there's no downside. So that's like in real life. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. The only drawback to being an asshole is feeling bad for being an asshole. So if you don't, you're basically a superhuman as far as like society is concerned. Look at where we are right now. Anyway. Moxiemoth, well, it was good for the vampires because Twilight is so badly written, right? Yeah. Yeah, the problem was toxic garbage relationship writing. Moxiemoth, she was Mormon, wasn't she? Kenjamin, she was! Animorte, evidently the downside was the council HOA vampires. Moxiemoth, I feel like that explains the weird ideas about romance, lol, yeah. And so is Sarah J. Moss, so enjoy Akotar. I don't know what that is. Man, I don't know shit. Genuinely. I think I put a pretty nice color palette, color selection for this little guy. I'm pretty happy. Obviously, it's from the same palette that I'm using for my flagship stuff. A Court of Thrones and Roses. No idea. Moxiemoth, yet another, like, maybe have some sex before writing about it in depth. Oh, no. Zyko, maybe I'm just too old school dark fantasy because I still love dark mages / sorcerers and lich kings in cool cloaks. Talk about Magus right now? Because that's the theme. This is the theme of a dark sorcerer / mage in cool cloak. He has a scythe. His name is Magus or Magus in Chrono Trigger. Is that just a coincidence? Because that's kind of funny. This was Destiny, right? That's crazy. I'm pretty sure this is him. Hold on a second. Yeah, this has got to be. It has the little chuckles in the background there. That's definitely, it's got to be him. It's got like the epic startup and shit. Yeah, it's him. Anyway, that is hilarious. Desperate Mormon housewives write shitty, thirsty fantasy. It's apparently a smash hit. Zyko, I saw the Horn King in Black Cauldron once and never moved on. Yeah, Animorte, I vibe with that, Zyko. This was Destiny. I didn't even realize all that was a coincidence. So funny. Wonderful. It's funny how that happens, isn't it? Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Friggin' Knuckles. Oh no. Little man. He's a little man. And he's done. I'm gonna do some, give him some little face action here, a little face flesh. So we good to go. Boop, 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 boop. I think that's good. Start with this. Whoops. Why did I log this one? I meant to log this one. There we go. Whew. Forget to set my damn. Oh, LMR every time. Diabetes. You're going to die of beatus. Gotta be careful. I blame my current monster things on Hexus from Ferngully, and as a side dish, the Gerard Butler Phantom of the Opera movie. Yeah, Oh no, evil Gerard Butler, don't kiss me. Was that a Tumblr post or something? So funny. Yeah. Hilarious. I think these are the same color. It's a fun little guy. I might make these white, all the way white instead, but I think it's good. Oh no, not just Gerard Butler. Yeah, that was it. It's so funny. I think the red that the red alloy that I have, it's a combination of reds. I try to make it feel like looking at like a really, really shiny candy apple. Not necessarily like a dead on color match, but definitely like that's how I want it to feel. Mushrooms are dope, man. They're so crazy. Like, there's so much in nature that is directly dependent on them. And they didn't teach us a damn thing when I was growing up about mushrooms because they didn't know anything about them, pretty much. Absolutely bananas. Ooh, you're so spooky. Mushrooms are amazing and have, like, a million genders. Hashtag pride. Hell yes, as a matter of fact. Thanks, mushrooms. Fushrooms. Yeah. Yellow. Alright, let's make this the same color. Because that's fun. They are the oldest living organism on the Earth. Wow, that's crazy. Come for the dick jokes, stay for the impromptu scientific lessons. That's the Blackfoot brand. Factoids of questionable origin. I heard this somewhere. Accidental misinformation, Blackfoot. No, I'm pretty good about it. I don't generally spout off unless I'm like unless I have like a pretty unless it's like a, you know, like a I heard it from a reputable source enough to like be comfortable saying it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I can't say that I'm guaranteed to be right all the time. You never know. Oops. Okay, I might have to take a little small bathroom break at 2 and be right back. I think I'm just gonna make this the same color. Mushrooms are neat, they are! The world's largest mushroom covers an area of 3.5 square miles, and it can basically feel anything that's in that area. Basically, humans, walking, animals, etc., etc. It's like a nerve network. It's like a nervous system and information exchange. All right, I genuinely have to be right back. All right, one moment. Don't go nowhere. You know the drill. But, like, shouldn't be more than a couple of minutes. Okay. BRB. Sorry about that, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Think the coffee or something is disagreeing with me today. Sometimes it happens. Anyway, let's catch up on these mushroom facts. Yeah, Moxiemoth. I love that trees use mycelium networks to communicate. So cool. Totally agree. Sad Belly Black. That's unfortunately what they can call me now. Well, that is okay. Sad Belly is not going to stop me and my artistic pursuits. There we go. I'm just going to tidy up this guy. Make that little mushroom that's singing look a little nice. Don't leave me, Black. I got you, baby. Don't worry. I'm right here. All by myself. I don't wanna be. Anyway. There we go. I'll make that a mushroom claw. There we go. Alright, I love that. And then I'll have just a little separate layer for a couple of small things. Obama's elf. What do you mean? What does that mean? What did bro mean by this, truly? Black. What? Sounds like Obama's air. Okay, I get it. All right. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I see. That is beyond me right now, man. I'm just trying to draw a little mushroom guy. Alright. Alright. And I'll just make that the same color. Bears a mind color. I believe that whenever possible, you should use the same colors in a design. You know what I mean? If they're not overlapping or anything like that, I think it's a good rule of thumb to use as few colors as possible. You know, Pokemon philosophy, right? How can we get this to read as well as possible from a distance? How do we make strong choices? Black, a little confused, confirmed? I'm definitely confused right now. A little confused, but got the spirit. I definitely do have the spirit. Yes, I do. I've got spirit. How about you? All right. Oh, this song. This is arguably my tip-top track in the game. I think it's incredible. It's kind of like world vibe they got with the sitar and like the chimes. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's like the main theme, but it's like weird. That's so good. Yeah. I feel like the Breath of Fire 4 soundtrack took a lot of inspiration from the Chrono Trigger soundtrack for stuff like this, like thinking about like Faolu's battle theme and stuff. It's really good. There we go. I think it's a little unconventional the way that I do colors. Like I do them dark first and then kind of build up from there. I think it's a little less common, but I really like the way that it feels because it feels like I'm shining light on the surfaces in question. Something about it appeals to me. There we go. Here. Color up his hand a little bit. Although he would not have any light shining on his hand because the book is over it. Freaking light sources. Do a little bit creeping through. And that's the last. For ages, I used to think just calling Dante the Woohoo Pizza Man was just some weird in-joke. Then I played the game and realized he literally is the Woohoo Pizza Man. There's no joke. No, he's the joke. The joke is that he's a silly boy and he loves a good za. And we love him for that. At least I do. I think Dante had never been stronger than he was in 3. And it's so good. It is just amazing. Precious. Precious little guy. just gonna do this real quick. Fudge. Let's do this. Pow. Shading. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do the classic shading I've been doing. I'll just do one layer deep. Alpha lock. This. Go to the whites. Always have a little dimensionality to the eyeball. Depth to the eyes there, I like it. Good boy. LMR, I love how with DMC you can tell what time Capcom was in just based on the game's visual styles. Like DMC4 looks so Dead Rising, it really did. It's like this is the best we can do in terms of like a you know, approaching like a more realistic style it still has like crazy zany action. The RE engine is pretty crazy. The stuff they could do, at least in a more linear environment. I heard that Monster Hunter World, or whatever the more recent one is, did have trouble if you weren't sporting like the craziest damn setup. It's like, haha, my PC classism is validated. Awesome. I was gonna have it anyway, but now it's like really validated. Whoops. 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 There we go. Good. I was gonna say this better not loop again. It's the second time. Fucks me up that the RE engine is not Resident Evil engine, it's Reach for the Moon engine. What do you mean? How do you abbreviate Reach for the Moon to RE? Engine. That's stupid. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, thanks. You gotta be kidding me. That doesn't make any damn sense, Capcom. I don't like that at all. Yeah, but like, well, yeah, I know that's the logo, but like, that's so stupid. I don't agree with that personally. Wow, I really hate that. That's interesting. Reach for the Moon engine. That's some silly business as far as I'm concerned, I tell you what. No extra shading here. A little bit more separation between the foreground shroom parts and the background shroom parts. I think I'm actually going to even that 1 degree darker. And then bring that highlight in like so. Zyko, if all things go according to plan, by this time next week, my apartment decoration plan shall be complete. Mwah. Great. Kenjamin, they couldn't even finish their sentence. How are they going to reach for the moon? They're going to That's what they're going to do. Reap. RE Engine, also known as Reach for the Moon Engine, is a video game engine created by Capcom. Originally designed for Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, it has since been used in a variety of of the company's games such as Devil May Cry 5, Monster Hunter Rise, and Street Fighter 6. The engine is a successor to Capcom's MT framework. Yeah, that's absurd. Yeah, rip. Gotta rip. That's so weird. Rear. The game company cannot miss. Just throwing that out there. I mean, I love Capcom, obviously. But, like, yeah. In terms of games, I have to agree with you. In terms of naming an engine, apparently, I've got many issues. All right. You know that's a Ticonderoga. You know for a fact that's a Ticonderoga. I used to use these all the time. I like how soft their lead was. Shiny. I ended up being converted to mechanical pencils by Moximoth, actually. I like the control. Most perfect eraser on a pencil. The eraser was really the main selling point. I feel like it was Resident Evil, and then they retconned it because they realized they make more than one game. But like, you could just name it after it and be like, yeah, it was the flagship game that pushed this engine to its limits. You know, when we made it, it was like, yes, hello, this is great. In honor of one of their most successful franchises to this day. So like, why? RE4 on the GameCube is honestly such a good game for the hardware limitations. It's amazing. Even still, I don't believe it needed the remake at all, personally. I don't give a shit. I don't. Yeah. Like, be proud of RE. That's what I'm right, exactly. You are proud of it, right? Like, you keep freaking making them. Like, well, I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't understand it. Nah, I don't like that. That'll work. Some gold up in here. I think one of the things that ended up making it not translate as well to an arranged soundtrack is the fact that they did a lot of stuff with the timpani drum, which is not a thing that pairs very well with the sort of prog rock vibes that they established for the rest of the soundtrack. So it kind of makes sense. Like, when they included the timpani in some of the arranged tracks, which I believe they did, I'm like, that's interesting. I guess it's accurate, but like, huh. LMR, can we go to a public bathroom and hold hands while using the urinals? I'm down. Or up. Bonk! Oh my god. That is a very funny thing. It's a very funny thing to ask somebody. Please? I need a buddy. I can't do it by myself. There he is. Little man, little buddy, little pal. And I'm just gonna gussy up this little shroom boy here. This little baby boy pal. I'm gonna make that alpha. Can we art collab? No, I don't think I'd have it in me. Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm always down for collabs. I mean, Art Fight's a great way to kind of do that if you attack one of my characters, I can revenge you, and I can do it on stream. That's pretty fun. Zyko, I need like an app that lets people review the public bathrooms of various establishments and rest stops for cleanliness. That's a good idea, actually. Zyko, just so I know what I'm getting myself into before the hand holding. It's a little dated by Clean. Smells like toilet cleaner from 1995. Oh, man. Let's see. Little gold guy. Little fella. But yeah, I'm down. I'm like, I would love to just be like whole hog immediately. Like, hell yeah, I'm down to collab. But I'm just like, I've been lagging so hard on a lot of my personal work, like, and professional works that I just need to focus for a bit. But Art Fight, I need to hop on the bandwagon for just because it's such good streaming material. You know what I mean? Hold on a sec. I technically attacked the blackface for your birthday last year. That was amazing. Animorte made my, you know, the PFP that I had, the profile picture, just the Black Dead inside. Made that in Armored Core, which is where we met, is Armored Core Discord, Armored Core 6 specifically. And everybody, all my friends were wearing that emblem when I was invited to a custom lobby. It was so funny. I lost my shit. It was amazing. Benjamin, Zyko is about to make a Michelin star list for truck stop bathrooms. LMR, I really want to attack the shark, but I'm terrified of trying to draw the mech. But I feel like just drawing the shark would be an injustice. The shark tank is an important part of Catherine's whole deal. I get it, though. I mean, you can take any liberties that you want if you want to make it, like, you know, a little bit less painful to draw. Zyko, I'm thinking about it. I took exactly one class in uni on how to make apps, and that textbook is still in my possession. Mostly because they wouldn't let me sell it back. Oh, interesting. Oh, yay for selling useful textbooks. Agreed. Agreed. This music is going to make me fall asleep. Chrono Trigger, please. It is like a lullaby, specifically, so... I don't know about y'all, but if I saw this thing in the wild, I'd be pretty excited. It just makes me think of the part of my bookshelf with all the college textbooks and the sheer value of that portion. Yeah, I bet. He sing him shiny little song. It needs, I think, a lot of the, what I think of when I'm drawing gold is the gold in Spirited Away or other Ghibli films. Because the interesting thing about it is, like, it illustrated that, you know, you need a base that's like a warm brown, and to have the highest point be like a yellow instead of it being like a white shine, as is so tempting to do in so many situations, really makes it feel golden, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's shining gold. And this is one of those things I was talking about where it's like, it's not necessarily that it looks, the red that I use looks like a candied apple, but it feels like a candied apple. It's like what your brain conjures. You know what I mean? When you're like, oh, okay, yeah. That really reminds me of blank, right? It's like a platonic ideal of blah blah, right? See how nice that looks? It's so like appealing to see that. The darkness in there to really make the yellow pop. There he is. Just a little guy. Yes, Heavy Lobster! Yes! Great example. Great example. Probably get a down payment or something for what I paid for those. You should. Getting golden AC for emblems was a pain. Oh, dude. You need gradients. You need gradients. You need a mixture of... Easy for robot paint, though. Yeah, absolutely. I love the 90s / 2000s anime gold, how it really had those sharp shadows. Yeah, it's delicious. It's really delicious. Okay. Let's do now alpha lock here. College textbooks are such a scam. College in general is like, it's so difficult to feel like it's completely worth it. Oh, is this the Omen? The Black Omen? This song rips. Anyway, sorry, I love it. So funky. Baseline. Anyway, but yeah, like college in general, it's like, it's something that was set up with a very, very different, like, shape of society in mind. It's very antiquated at this point, and it's like, it's not even a guarantee that you're gonna get work the same way it was before. And even then, like, a lot of work, the work that you got was who you knew. That's what my dad was saying. My dad's a boomer. He was born, like, straight up 1950. I don't think I should... Yeah, oh, yeah. You made a metal design for Kai, huh? I miss Kai. I hope he's doing okay. It's been a long time since I've seen him in the Discord. Psycho, I think for how expensive college is versus how little employers seem to value you for having a degree now isn't making it pay off on that front. Yeah, exactly. Alright, now I'm going to draw a little tiny little like gradient or something, and I'm going to call it a day. And I'm going to get started on the next one. Zyko. Plus, it's crazy how someone could have a PhD in something, and then some guy in a Facebook comment named Keith Keitherson can just say bullshit to your scientific opinion. It's true. Kai actually checked in the other day, doing well. That's great. Oh, that's great. He taught me how to boat, which is my favorite playstyle now. I'm kind of the boat rep in the Discord. So that's really cool. I love that. Black, why are your characters so scary? I don't know, man. Because I'm a scary person in my heart. I guess. Scary gorgeous. Here's what am I gonna do? I have cute characters. Not all of them are scary. Skibbity booty gibbo. Benjamin, I also always got told the boomer adage that it's not what you know, but who you know. Yeah, actually, it's scary how cute they are. Ha ha ha! So technically, scary for someone like me who doesn't know shit about illustration. I'm sorry, okay? I've been drawing for 28 years. I gotta flex. I have to. It's what it gives me joy. It's like, I'm a little sad by the fact that everybody I've heard talk about my characters is like, I'm not attempting that. It's too fucking hard. It makes me feel pretty cool because it's like, oh, hey, great. I am very skilled, actually, at character design, which is good because I do it for, you know, money sometimes. But also it does sadden me a smidge that I'm like filtering people with like a level of advancement. I don't know. Bro's discovered the fountain of youth. What do you mean? I've been drawing for 28 years. Yeah, literally. I'm 32. I got a baby face, man. I'm like an old baby face because I got wrinkles and shit, but I like still a baby face. Go away. You hear the Lavos theme coming in, that little... It's so good. Yeah, I've been drawing longer than you have been alive, LMR. So don't feel bad. Just wait. The receding hairline will come to you too. I mean, it's already... Like, my forehead's really big. You can't see it from this side, which is great, but like... It's creeping. It's creeping, I know. I'm not very happy about it, but I'm hoping that I can figure out how to style it in a way that makes it work for me instead of just feeling like some kind of ghoul. Bro got a 6 head. I really do, though. Like, I really do. It's because it's covered for the most part. Like, it's a very big forehead. I don't think... Every time I do, like, a serum or something, I, like, break out or something weird happens. And my body's like, I got it, bro. Don't worry about it. What will be, will be. Blame my parents for not teaching me the importance of, like, skincare routines. I do moisturize now a little bit more, though, than I used to. I'm planning on owning my silver fox face. Hell yeah. LMR, you know what? You know there are ways to keep your hair, right? Listen to Moth. It's fine. It's not gonna be like a baboon ass up top. You know, if my forehead creeps a little bit, I'm not like, it's fine, you know? It's whatever. I just let my hair grow out recently, but it's receding and that's just that. I feel, you know, one of the reasons that I'm not like, I don't know, I guess it's just like, I'm not convinced from what I've seen that it's anything more than just fucking genetics, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can kind of, like, abate that a little bit, but, like, I don't know. I do believe moisturizing is super fucking important. And I need to do that more. Yeah, get the FUE treatment. I hear that works. What is that? If my hair starts going, I'm looking into that one. Zyko, eventually we can all be that cool old guy with the super shiny waxed head that is like the favorite uncle with the nice watches or something. LMR, bro, just gonna turn into Mr. Nebercracker. Ah, it's Lavos. It's a crazy ass noise. Oh, I just noticed that it's panned. If you're on headphones, that's fun. I don't know what the hell a Nebercracker is. Or if I could say it on stream. Is the old guy from Monster House? Oh yeah! That movie was like way better than it had any right to be. I was shocked. It was actually like really good. I was like, whoa. It like had kind of like a weird aesthetic, and like a lot of the characters weren't very likable at all. But then like it started getting like really, really good. I was like, whoa, okay. Okay, I could say it on stream. Has already said it twice. Hey, you know, I can only work with the data that I'm given. I didn't know it was wrong. If it was wrong. Or what it meant. It's pretty creepy. And like the legend ended up being pretty cool. You know, like it was just like a pretty well put together movie, and like, you know, good stuff. Was surprised. Apologies for the crazy FM nightmare noise. It's part of the boss fight, and you're fighting lava. This is the final boss fight in Chrono Trigger. If you were asleep and now are not, I apologize. Almost forgot about that movie. Holy crap, right? Oh, no. No, Kenj. No, you don't have... It's fine. Daffodil. Shit. Daffodilf. Oh, that's a great Pokemon. That's a great Fakeamon. Daffodilf. Okay. Yeah, the version with anime cutscenes was really cool. I mean, if you add anime cutscenes to anything, I'm with it, honestly. There we go! We did it, Kenj! We did it! Allow! Daffodilf. Yeah, we need to make it happen. Daffodilf. Hilarious. That was animated by Toriyama. Yeah, look. I have many questions about the existence of the GD Cloudman Pokemon with absolutely heinous tails. Oh, yeah, yeah. I did not think about the tails design until very recently. I was like, oh, that's funny as hell. Wow. Wow. That's so funny. Really funny, the amount of whiplash going from like Prague Hellscape with like demon noises to this. It's a journey. It's taking me on a journey. I have no idea if Toriyama actually did any. I don't think he can animate. Like, he probably could, but like, I think he was a illustrator and a comic book artist, primarily and exclusively. LMR, I have no idea if Toriyama actually did any animation himself, but he was the visual designer for Chrono Triggers. Yeah, exactly. It's based on his art style. Zyko, I actually just have questions about the entire Pokemon universe, ethically speaking. But that's a whole different discussion. It sure is. PS1 version of Police Knots, though. That shit got some sick-ass cutscenes. I have not seen that. Police Knots? Is this the staff role? I think it is. Alright, there we go. $75. What do y'all think? Police these nuts? I think I'm gonna do 75%. Sign it, ship it, pack it. LMR, police exclusive Kojima game, originally came out on the MSX, but was later released on PS1 and Saturn. Interesting. Interesting. Shrink, shrink. I hope your shelf is slanted enough to where it's not visible, but round objects still roll off. Common LMR. Petty curse. Love it. Whoops. Alpha lock. Let's do this. I like that. 75. Alright, how we feeling, chat? Oh, forgot to shade the eraser. Yeah, LMR's got a lot of good ones. But yeah, little man. I'm sorry. Stay on for another hour, please. What do you need, LMR? you need the buddy system? What's happening? Let's do Leonard P. Shroom Moss Poet. Attack. Let's do revenge. Revenge. I need you. I need you right now. Well, it's nice to be wanted. It's nice to be needed. Let's see. Revenge. Pow. That is his name, right? Yes, Leonard P. Shroom. There we go. Now we need to decide. My friend Plume Moth, an absolutely sensational artist. Really love their stuff. I have to decide between these, and it's difficult. Because it's not a usual part of your life, being married and all. Yeah, you know? No, I would say my heart is full, and I am used to being very much wanted and needed. But let's see. So, this is an amazing... I love this design tremendously, the sculptor. I've seen a lot of attacks, which... You know, I am a bit of a hipster dick, so I'm usually like, I'm not like other girls. I'm not gonna do the same thing other people are doing. But also, the design fucking rips. So like, I'm torn, right? I want to give the other characters some love. Ain't immortal, yeah. I had my heart set on doing Stetna. It's because this is so my flavor of sci-fi. And it's very shiny, which is always a plus for me. So let's do Stetna. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's pronounced Sundry or Sunder. But just like fucking bangers, dude. Incredible. Like, and I don't give compliments disingenuously. I do not. That's not a thing that I know how to do or I'm interested in doing. Let's do I'm feeling either square or like a social media portrait. Like a full body thing. We'll see. Want an action shot. Sussy Baka. Let's see. Look at all these untitled canvases. What kind of disreputable reprobate am I? Let's do, hold on a second. IG portrait. Let's look at this, and if I want to make it a square, I can. You know what I mean? Let's do a dark background. I'm definitely not gonna have time to finish all of this right now, just because it took so long yapping like a goon the entire time. Which is on brand. It's a typical art, you know, art stream situation. But let's go ahead and get a nice kind of dark gray to start with, and then I'll do the sketch. And after that's done, I'll go ahead and start trying to render it. I think one strong action shot. Haha, Moxie. I clipped Maeve's nails, and now she is Angie. Cat moment, truly. Alright, let's upload. Let's insert a photo real quick. Get that direct reference. Boom. Two, bop, bop. You get up there. Mix. Stetna. Pow. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Perfect. Definitely want to include that nice flowing hair. Moxie Mouth, I had to clip the back ones which she hates, and she was pretending she was gonna bite me. She's like, this time I'm really gonna bite you. Yeah, dude, it's so bad. LMR! Referencing an animation that I did, where when you spend more time around cats than people and accidentally slow blink. I animated myself in a grocery store, and when I met eyes with somebody, we were like opposite each other. I did like this really creepy slow blink. They're like, and then I did this face. That's where this is from. The Blackfoot sweating. I was like, so embarrassed. But that actually happens to me a lot now. I don't know. I'm just a fucking freak, dude. The other day, right? I was in a grocery store, and I was at an angle where like they have like a setup where the checkout goes from like one aisle to like one of 3 little lanes for actually checking out. And I was in a spot, and the dude was leaning up against a wall. The clerk was leaning up against a wall, so I didn't see him. You know, I didn't see him at all. So I was just standing there for a little bit, like my mask on and shit. And then like a couple behind me was like, "Excuse me, I think that line's open." And I didn't respond like an ordinary person, where I was like, "Oh, thank you very much." I said, "Really?" That was my knee-jerk, perfectly human, perfectly ordinary reaction. And if you couldn't have guessed, I haven't like been out in the world for like since the pandemic. What is that? Oh, I think this is the final boss fight or some shit. Or maybe this is a sound effect reel in Chrono Trigger. I'm not sitting through that. Listen here. Jump. Yeah, it is the sound effect. That's kind of cute, actually. But I'm not listening to it. This is the Final Fight soundtrack. And it rips. Hold on a second. Well, trying to figure out the best angle. Yeah, alright. For Metro City, baby. If y'all have not heard the Final Fight soundtrack, you're about to. It's so fucking good. Final Fight 3 specifically. There it is. Using YouTube for justice. For Metro City. Alright. It's like so like... I don't know, the bass lines are unbelievable. Like some of them, when you hear them, you're like, this is literally just like jazz fusion. This is insane. I don't know, I love it. I listen to this like on the reg. And first get a feel for the character. I had a couple of ideas, none of which are going to be completely done on stream, but I will be able to do them in any spare moments that I have that I'm not actually working on stuff. LMR, have you heard the soundtrack to Castlevania on Game Boy Color? How the fuck did they manage to fuck so hard with the OST on a 4 megabyte cartridge? Dude, some of those GBA soundtracks are unbelievable. Like, genuinely. I love the anatomy in here. I could tell like this is like kind of like riffing off of those knit together muscles on like the underneath your pectorals. I see it. LMR, you're so sweet. What's going on, buddy? You just needs a friend right now. If it wasn't laundry day, if I wasn't gonna like make music with somebody later, theoretically, I would probably want to go a little bit longer, but like I gotta take care of my wife, I gotta take care of my cat, and I gotta make music with a dude, my homie. So it's really like, I'm sorry, buddy. I will be here on Friday, I will be here on Friday. We can hang out. I'm turning down a little bit for my ears. Let me know if the sound balancing is okay. I'm actually going to get the reference up real quick. Make music. Yes, make music. Music. Not anything else. Oh, man. Dude, but yeah, let me get the reference real quick for the, there's this really cool, like, whatchamacallit. This really cool, like, portrait that Plumoth did of Stetna that's like, it feels like those old Sierra games for pixel art. It's really good. Let me see if I can find it. The Artfight website's a little convoluted to navigate, but I like how versatile it is. Oh god. It is just a little bit, and it's clearly not made for mobile, which is a shame. But the fact that it works on mobile at all is honestly really cool. Kenjamin, oh shit, I fucking love Sierra games. It's fantastic. Hold on a second, let me see. It's, I'm just trying to navigate this thing real quick. Cannot wait to see it. Let's go. But I'm trying to pull it up so I can make sure I get design down for the face. Like, this shit is fucking sick, dude. Hold on a second. Wait for my camera to focus a little bit. It's a little hard to see, but you should be able to make it out a smidge. I guess I could send it to myself. I think I have it saved, but I just want to make sure. Share. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll just open it in here. I think it's in my, there we go. Perfect. Save to photos, and you can get a better view of it real quick. Like, that's fucking cool, man. Look at that. That's incredible. Yeah, yeah. I will absolutely, I'm gonna post the original character page. But yeah, you can see it. That's fucking cool. You know what I mean, right? Like, that's incredible. Alright. Alright. Kind of giving like a Labyrinth vibe. It's so sick, right? Damn. Yeah, big fan. I realized I put this on the same layer. I took a little chunk out of the corner. Oh no! Like a little ring situation here. Plates. Make sure the curves are facing the right direction. I see a little bit of more of the shell in the back there. Almost like a Sigourney Weaver quality of androgyny and severity. So obviously I'm a fan. Dude, Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters, man. Jesus. Sigourney Weaver in general. Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters. That's like a hard knuckle bite right there, dude. She's a goddess, man. Jesus. Sigourney Weaver supremacy. She's amazing. Let's do like a bit further for the actual iris itself. Oh, the song's great. I want to make sure it doesn't read as an eyebrow necessarily, like with the hair, etc. Just kind of like the brow ridge. Let's make these a little bit more transparent. Thankfully, they're erring on the side of monochromatic, so I don't feel like I'm going to lose anything in terms of color. It's kind of that stylish chrome finish. Just going for a little bit flatter, but I think I'll actually deepen that a little bit. Kind of like a sort of alien quality is what I want. A little bit of Peter Chung, Aeon Flux vibes. I appreciate what Peter Chung does. I appreciate his methodology and his body of work. You know, there's nothing like it. I appreciate that. It's just not to my taste personally. I find it grotesque to the point of it makes me uncomfortable to look at. You know what I mean? Which I think, you know, actually speaks to its quality as art. And I think that's something that he largely was trying to do with a lot of things in Aeon Flux. I have not watched it. I don't necessarily plan to. Maybe I will at some point. But yeah, I just, you know, it's not my style. I'm not a huge fan of the sort of anorexic appearance of a lot of the characters, and that combined with the like the sexual themes on top of that, it's a little bit like, it's just like, I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like to watch it. Even though the animation itself is very interesting and it's undeniably high skill, it's just not my taste. This is an elevator section in the game, and there's a bunch of weird little tiny guys. They're like, I don't know, I guess they're little people technically, right? That have like gimp suits and long Raditz hair from like Dragon Ball but red, and their name is Joe. That's what's happening in this fight. This is an elevator segment, and the comment section is just like, there's like so many Joes and stuff like that. It's so funny. Oh man, it's a tough section in Final Fight 3. Hey yo. Bro was yapping about Peter Chung's work, the dude who made Aeon Flux, etc., and how it's really, like, I appreciate it, but it's not my thing. Also, the Animatrix segment that he did was really boring. Sorry. It's like, it was just the wrong combination of, like, kind of hard to follow and, like, strange and erotic for me, and I was just like, I don't really want to partake in this. It's just it's a weird vibe, and like you have to be into it to really partake in it, and I was not. In the animation Discord I was in, we did a couple of movie nights, and one of the things we did was we watched The Animatrix, and it's very odd. I still love Kid's Story. That's the best. That's one of my favorite examples in the wild of a sort of loose gestural animation style that hits. It's incredible. If you look up Animatrix Kids Story, it's really special to me personally. And you know, when you see a lot of my rougher animations that are part of like the stream assets, you could probably see why I left the line work so scratchy and gestural. Listen to the bass line. This dude plays bass. He has to, or at least is an enthusiast. Oh, wrong layer again. Like a fool. But yeah, I'm always excited to see a fellow purveyor of vague sci-fi or horror entities. I'm like, yeah, man, that's my shit. Nice. Again, it must just be the amount of Yoji Shinkawa Metal Gear and stuff like that that I have engaged with over the years, but I definitely I'm a huge fan of like this type of like shaded eye and like vague like suggested eye, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? I love it. I'm probably gonna tighten up on the proportions a little bit for the final draft, but I'm really enjoying sketching them. Gap right there. There's a gap right beneath this chamber. Fun to put some mechanisms or something in there. I'm actually going to spread these out a little bit, because that's more true to the original art. Yeah, retro future aesthetics. Art Deco vibes. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Beksinski. His work, Zdislav. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to pronounce it because I don't speak whatever flavor of European Beksinski was. I think he was Polish, but I'm not 100% sure. Do not citation needed. But Beksinski is exactly what I wanted from H.R. Giger. Because I like H.R. Giger's stuff. I think his is a very interesting cassette punk. I wouldn't say it's necessarily cassette punk, but maybe. But like, I absolutely love Zdislav Beksinski's stuff. I would say that H.R. Giger's stuff is a very like interesting approach on Art Deco, because it's like a dark side of Art Deco. It's like a condensed, like a distillation of forms to like strong geometric curves, but there's like an arcane or organic element to it that's really like creepy and bizarre. No, no, Art Deco. It's a different aesthetic. But yeah, projecting. I know you love cassette punk. I need to get more acquainted with it. You're saying that Stray, the video game where you play as a cat, is cassette punk. Is that right? If that's the case, then I know the aesthetic. But I love anything retro future. I'm just smitten by outright. Yeah, this shit fucking rips, dude. Stray is very cassette punk. But yeah, any flavor of retro future, I'm probably gonna fuck with. I love chrome shit. I just love it. The graphic novel that I've been putting on shelves and picking back up over the course of however many decades. There's a lot of chrome now. A lot of chrome in it. I'm very excited for what it could be, but I think it needs some reworking. Stray? Cat game? Cat game! Look it up! You play as a cat. If your cat's watching, it'll be like, oh no! When something happens to the cat, it's like heartbreaking and also really cool. I need the live, laugh, lovification of all the older home remodels to stop. I can't afford a house, but still. Maeve loved Flow. May liked Flow more than we did. It was really sweet. I played Stray. I learned how to read the in-game language at some point. That's badass. That's awesome. I'm going to shrink this a little bit. I'm going to use this as a reference for the eventual piece. I might even... I really don't have time to do art fight outside of stream, pretty much, so I might just revisit this. Like, I might just get back to it next Wednesday for the last installment of Art Fight on stream, so that could be fun. That out a little bit, kind of streamline it. This whole vibe is super slick. B gave no shits about Stray. LMR, haven't seen Flow. I love it still, solely for the fact the movie was made entirely in Blender using Blender's real-time rendering engine. That's pretty cool. The final render for the movie was done on a dinky laptop. Literally the only thing that I have beef with a couple of like decisions that were made. I don't blame the guy, honestly, but like in terms of attention to detail, there's some things that I really just like couldn't get over, like the fact that the cat's tongue was like red, like the rest of its mouth. It's like, I own a black cat. If you have ever seen a black cat, you know that it's like a blep in the void. It's a pink ass, like pink pet eraser tongue sticking out of the shadows. It's adorable. And it's like one of the only features on a black cat that is like, you know, like it's, there's nothing like it. You need to do it. You know what I mean? And the fact that the cat's fur, most of the movie took place in a flood of some kind, or water was flowing, and the cat ended up submerged, and yet it was never like, it never looked wet. And it was weird. Moxiemoth, I hated how the whole thing takes place on water, but they didn't bother to make anyone wet. Like, that's important. That's important. It's wet. The whole movie's wet. There's no water on everybody. It's infuriating. God damn it. Anyway, A Blep in the Void sounds like the next hit YA novel that I will devour. Well, happy to be of service, Kenjamin. Alright, just wrapping this sketch up, and then I gotta skedaddle. facing the right direction. The hands are pretty fucking amazing. That's just really clean. I'm gonna make it a little bit more transparent. And the hair, just kind of gestural real quick. I'm on the wrong layer again. It's 3 p.m. Yeah, to be fair, everyone who worked on the film wasn't that experienced with 3D software to my knowledge. And again, the final movie was rendered on a laptop, plus who knows what sort of time constraint they had. And there was also like a sponsor role of like 1,000 companies, which I thought was pretty funny. It was just like, are we done? It was like this company, this company, this company, and this company. It went on for like literally like there were like, I think it was like double digit. I think it was at least like 10 separate names popped up in the initial thing. And like, good for you, man. I'm glad like a little tiny animator could get like that many people on board for sponsorship, but also like, bro, have it at the end or something, because that's a lot. Your illustration kind of looks like that one aftershave commercial. I don't know what aftershave fucking commercials you've been seeing, but that's crazy if that is the case. Alright. There we go. Yovan Sex Appeal, The Power. Man, I'm really curious now. I'll check that out after stream in a couple of seconds. Thank you, I appreciate it. Just got the link. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. I just got it. Knife legs. I think this is the ending theme for Final Fight, so that's appropriate. What's up, Play Possum? Just in time for me to skedaddle! It's good to see you for like 3 seconds. I'm just wrapping up this sketch of this freaking radical character made by Plume Moth. But it's good. It's great to see you. What's up? Hope your day's going reasonably well. I don't know what time it is for you. I don't remember if you were UK or not. I think so. So glad you could catch the end of the stream, my friend. Alright, let me do this. I think I'm going to put a little kneecap right here because I think that is implied. Nah, but it's over, so yeah. Yeah, alright. And yeah, perfect timing because I think that was, again, the last song. Well, there we go. Perfect. Alright, friends. Don't leave me! You gotta catch me on the VODs, LMR! Ha ha! You can summon me at will! I don't know who Will is, but I'll kick his ass anyway. Dude, we had a raid today. We got some nice art fighting going on. I drew a little mushroom man just to show you what I've done so far. Let you know that I haven't been a complete waste of time and space. This is the one that I did just earlier. It's Leonard P. Shroom, little mushroom man. And I love him. I gave him a mushroom sword, and he's writing down notes about this singing mushroom. It's not the same. Ooh, fucking what is it? This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a greasy spoon without you. SpongeBob. Anyway, this is the first one that I did, first attack ever. And then this next one, and then I'm working up. I just really wanted to sketch out Stetna by Plume Moth. This is by Moss Poet. This is by Jack Draws Games. I don't know if anybody's going to see these who made the characters in the future, but it has been a blast tinkering with them and making little art, especially with you wonderful folks in chat. I need to eat terribly badly, like really, really awfully badly, and I just need to get some shit done. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you wanna follow me different places, this is the place to do it. If you wanna support me in different ways, those are the places to do it. Commissions are listed as available right now, but I gotta catch up on a lot of shit I've been lagging on. So unfortunately, the wait might be quite long. So just a heads up. And last but not least, if you want to hang out with me, join the Discord. The Blecken Crew recently reaching triple digits, baby. So 100 members and counting. The more the merrier. Great spot. Tons of cool folks. Little events every now and then. It's a good spot. LMR, I'll miss you. I'm just kidding. I'll see you on Friday for Devil May Cry Friday, 6 to 9 PST. I'm gonna start Devil May Cry 4, dude. Ooh yeah. And yeah, see you then. Take care of yourselves. Have a great evening. This has been Blackfoot signing off. No, I love you, dude. All right, I will see you soon. All right, bye. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye.